EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
down, 8 yards to go. Now a give to Barkley, running right. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Game, bro. I don't want to talk about college. Nigga, I'm going to talk 100 player on here. What the fuck you talking about? Man, I don't want to rap, bro. I don't want to rap, bro. It's too early in the morning, bro. You talking about nothing, bro.
Third and 7. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
47-yard line. A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll pitch it out here. It'll get forward to about the 42. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's a loss of 4 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run the draw with Barkley. Ooh. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. More to come. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop them. There'll be no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a designed run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
There's a lot of teams around the league, Mike, that are very hesitant to design plays that call for their quarterback to run with the ball. There's a lot of factors at play that go in whether the play is successful or unsuccessful. Well, here, all those factors lined up perfectly because he got the right look, made the right decision, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now Dowdle. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. One possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Crazy. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And so the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now this looks like a design run. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1. And even 30 yards. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, they need 2 yards. Once again, it's Barkley. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's a design run. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
And an Eagle first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st, Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And this will be incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Rodgers going up top again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Rodgers. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is brought in. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Day on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts.
Intended for Dallas Goedert.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in.
Hurts pass complete to Marquise Brown. It's a turnover on down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Hurts to throw. A pass brought in by Lemons. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
Eagles 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts now. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Now, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On second down, Hurts. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in cover. Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Now it's Hurts. And he brings this one across midfield. He's down inside the 45. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with first and 10. Now Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10. Here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down. Warren. Oh, yeah. Finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. They'll run here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Here's second and 6. Rodgers to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Now, this looks like a design run, and this play is going nowhere. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That is it. It is going to be 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's a designed run. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Josh Joe brings them down.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
From
2nd
48-yard line. Here's second down and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Hall in for the sack. It is a lot.
Hold on, bro. I'm finna mute you because you ain't gonna. You niggas know you niggas is not talking like that in person to a nigga. Your ass has been in the box.
And now it's third down.
3rd and 14.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, on that 3rd and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those 3rd and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Or after this, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That will give him 4 yards.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We're back to Seattle after this. here's a 2nd and 6. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Darnold, RPO, quick to Shaheed. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead.
Seahawks 10, Eagles nothing.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Center leads them up for 2nd and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now this looks like a design run. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's hot! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A 49-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Seahawks 17, Eagles nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. their own.